never committed, I did it for the, hey,
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And we can see a team punch their ticket to the WNBA Finals tonight. The series is at 2-0 for the team who won the first two games. What do they need to do here tonight?
Well, sometimes, just keep it simple. They should not change a thing. The onus is on the team down in the series. The biggest key, don't think you're already in the finals. You still need to win one more game.
And Tim, for the squad down 0-2, I want to see some fire. A sense of urgency is always important. Do not go down without a fight.
Good work in the transition game.
That's why when it's there, it's always a good idea to attack early before the defense even has the chance to set up.
Absolutely. So much easier to score in transition.
Canada with the bucket.
And you cannot let Canada get this type of positioning. That is just asking for trouble.
Here's Young. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Pass to Jones. Howard, picked by Jones. Step back shot. Wilson pulls it down.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
Here's Parker Tyus. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Pass to Gray. Out to Howard. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Aces. Lloyd with it. Gray picks her up. Now Wilson to the right side. Trying her luck from deep. Ball queen with the miss.
Despite the miss, a solid start for them offensively.
Out to Howard. The three. That doesn't go either for Ryan Howard.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
14 feet out. Here's Parker Tyus. And she makes good on the layup.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Here's Gray. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Way more likely to take it herself in the pick and roll. Gray looking to score the ball.
And the basket by Ball Queen. Atlanta trailing here. Pass to Jones. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Covered by Lloyd. Back to Jones. Hillman. Clock at 6. Here's Canada. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Here's Ball Queen. Makes it off the glass.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
The kick out to Canada. And that'll be Atlanta's ball as it goes out of bounds. Being able to keep the ball here. So both teams making some changes here. Now Jones looking for her first basket still in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Another miss by Jordan Canada.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
And it's Gray missing.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Ball Queen with the miss.
You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack.
Back to Gray. Jones. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
I mean, that's just too easy for Howard. Is the defense going to rush her off the three-point line, or is she going to make these all night long?
Jackie Young on the wing. With the tip, it's good on the putback.
You know, there could be some luck involved in offensive rebounding unless you're as good as she is. Those tip-ins, those are by design. Those are pure skill.
And that does it for the first quarter. Aces ahead. They lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. Making a switch. The Aces with the lead. Smith outside. Shoots over Coffee. That misses off the backboard. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Caldwell. Pass to Pow Pow. Connects from three-point range.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Here's Ball Queen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. A shot is good on the assist by Pow Pow.
Yeah, she could have forced a tougher shot inside, but how about the effort to make a terrific kick-out pass and find the open shooter instead?
Count that one.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Pow Pow up top. Defended by Ball Queen. And the shot goes down.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Young shot's good.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Pow Pow for 3. Misses her second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Ball Queen, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of players.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out. We see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Pass to Stokes. And she banks in the layup.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Pow Pow. Defended by Ball Queen. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. Now the Aces with it, leading by 5. Outside Lloyd. Bangs home the trifecta.
As a defense, you can't let that happen. You know, let Lloyd step into a jumper. Too deadly to allow the catch and shoot.
Pass to Canada. Gray left side. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. Just a ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. That's what's put them in front.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Pow Pow. And here's Gray. Over to the left wing. Now Pow Pow. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. And that does it for the first half of play. The Aces on top, up 10. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. Now the second half about to get started up again any moment. We're seeing a great performance by Ball Queen.
She is seeing the court so well tonight. She made some phenomenal passes in that first half.
Yeah, and they say that she's not the best playmaker, but hey, you could have fooled me with the way she's performing right now.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. And here's Asia Wilson outside, and she's good on the 3-ball.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Such a pretty pass.
I don't have an exact number for you, but I can tell you we've seen it a lot. Okay, let's just say that. Strictly using assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
To the paint. And the basket by Ball Queen.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking that rim, Brian.
That's right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other.
Pass to Canada. Gray. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
Just set her up. Gray, always looking to shoot it.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And yep, it's good.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other?
Down low. First free throw is good.
At the line for the away team, Cheyenne Parker Playaz. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so she makes both. Over a minute and a half into this third quarter action. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Here's the 3. And it's Alicia Gray again missing.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
On the wing, Ryan Howard. Pass to Gray. Canada. Outside Howard. And it's off from 3-point range.
She's gone cold, and I'm not sure she's their best option offensively as they look to cut this deficit.
And the basket by Ball Queen.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
And the dream call time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Coffey. Gray. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Ball Queen with the miss. A difficult situation for Atlanta. Now Canada. Back to Howard. Jones outside. Three from Alicia Gray. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray, she'll make the pay.
Pass to Parker Tyus. To the inside. Ball Queen. And that one good. Cheyenne Parker Tyus with the dime.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Canada. To Howard. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Aces.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Canada, and the layup is good.
She picked her out brilliantly with that feed inside.
And here's ball queen. 20 points for her. Kicks it out to Wilson. Gray. From outside, off the mark. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Gray. Pass to Coffey. Outside Howard for 3. Ball queen with the rebound.
Well, she had 1 3 in the first half, but so far in the second, she's come up empty.
Basket counts.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Aces ahead, just dominating this one. Well, will make substitutions. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Gray outside. Off the mark there with the 3.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the 3.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the 3. Pass to Kone. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Back to Jones. Now here's Pow Pow. Defended by ball queen.
Really nice rebounding display. All game, getting it done.
Yeah, they've totally dominated on the glass. Just a huge advantage for them in that category.
With the fadeaway, and that one's good. Wilson.
Explosive first step with an accurate mid-range J. It's part of what makes Wilson so tough to guard.
Pass to Gray. Jones, covered by Smith. Jones with it. Smith is there. Jones misses. And the Aces with possession. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. To the middle. And the basket by ball queen.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's Gray. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Jones. Wilson with the steal. Pass to Young.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Smith. And here's ball queen. Gray outside. Sinks the triple.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
Alicia Gray. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team. Number 2. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so she makes both from the line. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. Inside, here's Hillman, and a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
You know, honestly, she's been a little passive today, but maybe that'll get her going. For them to be successful, she needs to be a little bit more selfish.
Pass to Gray. There's the triple. The rebound by Hillman.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Canada with the bucket.
Well, their offense is kicked into gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively, but too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pass to Ball Queen. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And she knocks down the first one.
Number 2. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Canada. To Gray, takes the 3, good on the 3-point shot.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Oop, they pick the pass. Outside Howard. Pass to Jones. Canada. Gray outside. For 3, Ryan Howard. Basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
And so the Las Vegas Aces have won the series.
And such a huge moment for this team, knowing that they have conquered the last milestone before reaching the WNBA Finals.